I kind of forgot that Chris Canty was even a thing. Like, I forgot he was even a analyst or anything at this point. Like, bro has been so irrelevant all year long that I think he said something in the beginning of the year to talk trash about us, but man's just went in absolute hiding. He became the Bin Laden of analysts. Man went in the mountains and he's gone. So, as always, whenever Chris Canty talks, logic isn't something that follows. So, usually what he does is he just says the stupidest thing possible, so people give a reaction and say something and, get upset about it, and that's the point of a lot of these analysts nowadays. That's really kind of their new job. It's not about giving good takes or smart takes. It's really just saying stuff that angers people and gets people to click and get people to comment, and that's pretty much it. So Chris Canty's made a career out of this. In all honesty, it's a hustle. At the end of the day, that's really what it is. These analysts, you got to have a hustle, and if you're not good at talking about sports, you're not good at covering sports, you're not good at, doing anything, then you got to do something. And, well, saying stupid stuff is apparently what goes through. So he had a take on Joe Burrow, saying Joe Burrow's not elite. Obviously, again, just trashing on Joe. If he's so great, then why is his team not in the playoffs? A team like the Denver Broncos with Bo Nix is. I don't understand. I don't get it. It's like, bro, how? Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, Joe Burrow. I'd say one thing. Joe, he's so bad. And I agree, he is so bad at playing corner and linebacker and defensive end. Like, when you line Joe Burrow up next to Trey Hendrickson, it is awful. And, he's also not the greatest head coach. I'll definitely tell you that. He's actually good at changing plays to whatever plays needs to be changed to. But he's not really that great at calling, at being head coach. Oh, yeah, and he's not the greatest at also putting defense, setting up different blitzes and exotic blitzes and blitz packages. He's really not good at that on defense. Dang, for the one player who plays every single position on this team and coaches every single position. I agree, Chris Canty. I wonder why he's not in the playoffs. Well, it's funny how it's a team game, and these analysts will preach to you how it's a team game when they're defending the player they like, but when they talk about the player they don't like, then they instantly come out and say, oh, it's not a team game. It's not a team game, clearly. It's not a team game. Yeah. At the end of the day, yeah, the Chiefs would have taken care of the Broncos. We would have been in the playoffs, and they would not have been in the playoffs. And that's really what it comes down to. It comes down to one game. And, there's no, at the end of the day, there's no excuses for how our defense played this year. There's no excuses for how poorly we coached this year and how we got out-coached many, many times. And Zach Taylor just got absolutely obliterated by most coaches he played. There's no excuses for that. But to sit here and just try to point the finger at Joe, it's the laziest thing possible. It's the laziest bullcrap that every analyst tries to do. Oh, it's Joe's fault. It's Joe's fault. We've heard it a million times. He's got to just come up with a different, thing at this point. And then this is another thing. Even fellow ESPN analyst Mina Kimes is tired of Canty's Burrow takes. This is back in December. She said this. She said, "All right, Chris, you are the Burrow guy. You're the one person in sports media who's not saying Joe Burrow has been amazing and carried the team. That's you, right?" Yep. It is what it is. His job in ESPN is just sit there and say stupid takes, say things that don't make sense, just to do it. It's honestly just a blemish, I feel like, for ESPN. That's why I think a lot of people stop watching ESPN, because it just isn't fun. Like, yeah, you sit there and you look at a guy who puts up the craziest stat lines, touchdowns, everything, and at the end of the day, the offensive line is still crap, doesn't protect him. The defense is absolutely awful. We get out-coached every single game. Point the finger at the guy who's doing everything. Yeah, it's just stupidity, honestly. Well, I shouldn't say stupidity. It's not... Chris Canty's not stupid. He's very smart. He's doing this, and this is why he still has a job. If he didn't do this, he wouldn't have a job. That's pretty much all it is. It's not... He's not stupid for his take. He's just doing exactly what he wants to do. He wants to just say stupid stuff to get people upset. Therefore, that's how he keeps his job. So, congratulations, Chris Canty. You're probably going to get signed on by ESPN for another year because all you do is reiterate garbage takes. Sports media needs to be disbanded. I swear. Sports media in general, this needs to be disbanded and gotten rid of. This is just... This is a joke. This is honestly a joke, but whatever, guys. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.